That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. This is about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's ugly money.
And we are live. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche. This episode being brought to you by Goliath Phallus Elixir. The #1 all-natural male enhancement product. Go from zero to hero. Go from teddy bear to grizzly bear. Go from gummy bear to big bear with Goliath XXL Phallus Elixir. On average, men last 2 to 3 times longer while using Goliath. It's all natural fruits and berries for her fruits and your, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all go ahead and get that like button, hit that like button. He dropped them cities and locations and we in the building. Now I got a very special, it's a very special episode. But this is, you know, every episode is special, but this episode is the special of special episodes. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, the kingmaker is back.
What up, what up, what up? Glad to be here.
Now, before we get to our special guest, I got to give you your flowers, sir. Because I had a chance and opportunity to meet the kingmaker about 2 months, month and a half, 2 months ago. And I listened to everything you said. And since then, y'all see the new cut.
Yeah.
Y'all see the new smile. And I'm 22 pounds down, baby.
Yeah.
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah, healthy and sexy and all that.
And it was some game that you gave me on that show that just really stuck to me. He was like, man, if you want these folks to pay you the way you want to pay, you got to look the part and dress the part. And I took that. And I took it to the bank. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Here's the thing. I gave you the game, but you implemented it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
No, that's the thing. You know, I mean, we can only lead you to water. You got to learn. You got to drink for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I think some of these folk want a brother to goddamn put their head in the water. Goddamn, I'm like, bro, I can't do that for you. The water right there. Go get drink, nigga. So shouts out to 80 the Kingmaker is here. But as you can see, he's not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a businesswoman. She is a mother. She is a hustler, content creator, YouTuber, just an all-around amazing woman. Y'all show your love for royalty.
Yeah, give her some flowers. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Well, now I know AD was coming back to see me. I didn't know he was bringing you. Now, where in the world? What, how, when, who, what in the world is going on here? You got look. She holding his arm and everything.
I like what I see.
You know the kingmaker. You know, and it's royalty. You got a kingmaker and you got the royalty. I like
Queenmaker.
Ooh. Now, AD. Let's first and foremost before we get too far deep. I want to talk about transformation in men. I want to talk about men finding and becoming the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And what that can do for their lives. Because I look at you and I see who you with and I see what it looks like. And I know that there's plenty of other men that want to know what they need to do to get someone like you got.
Clock it.
Hey! Talk to me, brother.
Here's the thing. So we're talking about transformation, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, the real truth is you got to focus on you. You got to focus on you. Like, you got to become the most important person in your life, and you've got to win at such a high level that a woman says, damn, like, I'm doing good.
Speak.
I'm doing good, but damn, with him, I'd be doing great. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So this is a woman who is a winner. Like, this is not a woman who needs me. This is not a woman who, like, she was already winning far before she met me.
Right.
But it's just like, you kind of sometimes got to, I think that we have low expectations of women. You know what I'm saying? Like, most women are broke, okay? If you just look up the data, okay? 75% of women make less, that's just the truth. They make less than $50,000 a year. So when you meet a woman who's making $50,000 or more a month, well, that's a different woman.
Hey.
That's a different caliber of woman. Yeah. You treat that woman differently. You expect different things from that woman. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Now, if you are kind of like me, where you come up where you have low expectations of women, right? Then what happens? It's like, okay, I already know you broke. You ain't necessarily got to work. You have all these low expectations of that. But a woman wants to live up to your expectations.
Come on.
I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that really everybody, men and women, wants to have someone in their life who says, hey, you're capable of more, and you're not really meeting your potential right now. You bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a woman who's bullshitting.
Right.
This is a woman who loves her family, who loves her kids. You know what I'm saying? Who really put a nigga on, who was not appreciative or was not grateful for what happened. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know everything. And so, like, when you meet a woman who's a winner, you treat her like a winner. It's like, baby, you got as much value to add to this situation as I do.
Okay, and I got another question.
Yeah.
I like where he cooking. I like where he cooking. Royalty, we just hold on. We gonna get to it. What is the biggest difference between dating that broke woman and then dating a woman that doesn't necessarily need you, but she wants you?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I love people in general, and I love women.
Right.
I do. I love women. I was with my therapist. She was like, "Bro, you're really a lover boy." I was like, "Okay, fuck it, I own it. I just got trust issues. I got trust issues." But what I'll say, a broke woman make a nigga feel like a king. Because she needs you. Because she needs you. Right. And so that's attractive because she's going to feed your ego. You know what I'm saying? Now, a woman who doesn't need you, it's like, I ain't going to lie, she's going to be a little bit more difficult. She's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
A whole hell of a lot more difficult.
Okay.
But here's the thing, man. You got to, it really is more so about how much does she like you.
Right.
Right? Because Chris Brown ain't got to do a whole lot of things.
No.
Chris Brown can put on a show, have 10,000 women all screaming his name at the same time. Every one woman in that audience is willing to do whatever it takes to get 5 minutes of his time, even if that means paying him $1,000 to take a picture.
Right.
So what I say is, regardless of whether or not she got money or she don't got money, you should only be dealing with women who see you as a superstar.
Come on.
Period, right? You cannot let her treat you like you Clark Kent, because then you're going to forget you Superman.
Free game.
Period. So if she don't see me like a superstar, and here's the thing, she ain't got to see you like a superstar. That's her decision to whether or not. Right. You see what I'm saying? But when you know you're him, right, when you know you're genuine, when you know you got money, you know that, like, you going to change her life far more than she going to change yours.
Right.
That's just what it is, right? It's like, I just think that most women are used to settling for relationships with men that they don't like. And most men, they don't know it, but they're in relationships with a woman who don't like them like that. She's settling, nigga. You're her second or third choice. If I'm not your first choice, baby, be gone. Be good or be gone. So if I'm not your first choice, no problem. Let's get you some money saved. Let's just send you out the door. Hey. Because I'm not your first choice. I gotta be your first choice. Otherwise, you're gonna treat me like I'm not. You're gonna treat me like an option. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me.
We call it back to the apartments for a reason. Send them back to the pot. Now, Miss Royalty, I want to talk about transitioning with you. First and foremost, how you doing, Queen?
I'm doing wonderful.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Appreciate it.
Looking great, like a snack.
You know,
you as well.
AD, I salute your taste, sir. You know what I'm saying? The kingmaker got taste. So,
I appreciate it.
Miss Royalty, transitioning, you were not born with a silver spoon.
No, it's definitely not.
So your situation and your success was made. You had to go up a journey.
Yes, built from the mud.
Right. So let's talk about that first, of making the decision to change your lifestyle for the better of you and your family.
Well, honestly, this, like, the fame and all the internet stuff was unexpected. Right. We just basically hopped on internet and was doing reactions, and we blew up from that. So it was basically unexpected, and I wasn't expecting anything that came after that. So when it did happen, we just went with the flow and just did what we had to do, grinded.
Embraced it.
Yes.
Now, of course, we've all seen tons of your content over the several years, and we've seen.
Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
It's an amazing thing.
Okay.
Because guess what? We see it.
That's good.
You know how many people it's not seen?
Yeah.
You know how many people don't care? You know, I can remember a time that you walked into a mansion and cried. I done seen it.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how many women ain't walked into a mansion?
Yeah.
And they still cried. Right. But every part of a person's journey, it makes them who they are, and it leads you to who you are here today. Making the transition out of that relationship, I'm the elephant in the room, of course, CJ's so cool. Making the transition out of that relationship, knowing that you had that journey was such a tumultuous one, and you guys were able to have some kind of success. How was that decision to step away?
It was a tough decision, but I am not a materialistic type of person. I'm very humble, and you know, I'm not afraid to start over.
Right.
I know how to get it out the mud. I know how to hustle. I'm a mother, so I know how to get it any and every way.
Right.
So starting over is easy for me.
She says, hey,
It's easy.
You
just got to work hard.
It's easy to start over when you got a bag out there. Like, just get new everything. Fuck it.
No, but I mean, I didn't have a bag when I left. I left with the clothes on my back.
Wow.
Yeah, so when I say start over, I mean start over from the bottom.
We got to talk about that too, okay? Because in essence, of course, like, you were a big vital part of Bruh's brand. Your children were a part of, you know, all of his content and things of that nature. How does one walk out without a bag? Like, that sounds kind of sticky.
Like I said, I can start all over. I can get it back. I'll run it back as many times as I have to.
Right.
Like, that don't bother me. So the hustle mentality it's in my blood.
So do you think that CJ in turn did not try to see the value that you brought to his brand and to his career? I mean, I would think that's kind of.
I mean, I can't really speak on his behalf, but I just feel like, you know, some people get greedy, some people are unappreciative.
Ooh. Hey, boy, niggas forget shit quick, boy.
Yeah,
Convenient.
Some people forget where they come from. So I mean, I know money does change people. I always thought that was a saying, but when you experience it, like in 4K, 3D, yeah.
Now, we all know how money may change somebody for the good. How does money change people for the bad? Because I want to get a lot of money one day, so I just want to make sure I avoid the things that are bad what the money brings. What negative things does money bring?
A lot. I mean, just don't forget about, like I said, don't forget about where you came from. Know who was there when you was young, who raised you, who helped you, who was there for you. Like, don't forget about your people just because you got a little bit of money. That's how I feel.
You know, there's a reason. Like, I talk about on my platform a lot about a woman not wanting to run the marathon with a man. You know what I'm saying? The ups, the downs, the highs, and the lows. But in your situation, you ran that marathon.
I sure did and got tired.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, we're going to keep it 100 today, Jay.
That ugly money.
You know, you ran that marathon. You went from Popeye's chicken to Nobu, you know what I mean?
Wagyu steak.
Right. And so, when you run that marathon, that marathon with the man and help empower him and build him up and things of that nature, and being a good woman, does it leave a little bad taste in your mouth when it's over and they try to act like you didn't bring anything to it?
I mean, I stay true to myself, so I know what worth ethics I put in myself. I know what position I played. I know what I did. So, like I said, I can start all over. And if I felt like I was the top tier of the program, then I'm going to take the program somewhere else.
Gang. And I say that, AD, because, you know, Travis Hunter, our brother, Travis Hunter, who has just recently got married and married that young man without a prenup, right?
Oh man.
And so there's a difference between Travis Hunter and, let's say, a Charlemagne whose woman drove him to his first radio job interview.
Agreed.
Woman was a part of the process. That woman was a part of the journey. So you would be damn near crazy to try to give her a prenup when she was part of your whole success story. Now, in Travis's situation, he was already a 5-star recruit, and now he just goddamn married this woman and didn't protect his money or whatever. And I think royalty in her situation she was the woman that was in that car with that man driving him to his first goddamn interview.
What car?
Damn.
He ain't had no.
Oh my God.
No
Let me
house, no nothing.
Wow.
Let me speak to the Travis Hunter situation real quick.
Let's go.
So, imagine you are in a desert or on like an island,
Right.
and you have little to no food.
Wow.
And let's just say that you find crumbs. You find crumbs of food. You're going to be appreciative of crumbs of food, right? So then when you find a whole meal, you can be like, shit, nigga, I didn't came up. I got to find a whole meal. That's how most men are when it comes to attention from women. Wow. They get crumbs of attention. You will be with a woman, entertaining her, talking to her, going on dates, whatever, really thinking she like you. And in general, but in reality, she pities you. Wow. She's selling for you. She don't like you. And because you haven't had a whole lot of attention, because nigga, you've never been him at a large scale, you're going to think, man, she really fuck with me. And that's not the truth. That's not the truth. So he has been getting crumbs his entire life. Wow. And so now let's be real, he's still getting crumbs. He's getting crumbs. But it's like you can't blame him because if you've never really experienced a woman really being like, hey, bro, I fuck with you for you. Like, even if you had nothing, I would still fuck with you because I like you. Right. You see what I'm saying? If you've never experienced that, let's put it this way. If all you've ever had was well-done steaks, you won't appreciate a medium rare steak.
You think it's under?
It
ain't done.
Yeah, you
Shut your country ass
you
up.
ain't never had the finer things in life. You've never experienced them, so you wouldn't know. Why? Because you haven't had enough experience with women. That's why I say winning financially, winning in your career, winning when it comes to your body, that's one thing. Winning when it comes to women, that's an entirely different sport. It's an entirely different sport. And women are actors. So they will act as though they really, really like you. Yeah. But here's the thing. If they're giving you instructions, giving you demands, telling you what to do, she don't like you like that. She can't. Because a woman wants to be led. Come on. So if she's leading you, that means that she don't really like you like that. She really don't feel safe like that. She really wants to, her biology wants to be led. Fuck what her words say. Her biology wants to be led. So if you're not leading, that means you're following. You know what I'm saying? He is a man who is, and here's the other thing. I think it was like 70, I think I heard it. It was like 70% of prenups get thrown out in court anyway. Wow. So it's not really about a prenup, bro. It's really about finding someone who likes you and appreciates you and sees you as a superstar. You got to start there. If you don't start there, everything else is harder.
And you're
everything
definitely a
is
leader.
harder.
You're definitely a leader.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love that right there. Now, royalty. How did this How did this happen? What was going on? Where you
see what had happened was
okay?
Yeah. You want to take it or you want me to take it?
Go ahead. Go for it. You the leader.
Straight up. See, that's a good girl right there. That's a good girl. So yeah, man, I've made millions of dollars in tech, right? And so it just became to the point where I started to learn that the class clowns are the people who make the money these days.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's not just about being good at what you do. It's not just about getting rich. It's about getting famous. Period, right? And so I linked up with big folks, with the right people.
Shout out big folks.
Yeah, shout out big folks.
Yeah.
And, one thing led to another. Now I'm in this room. Now I'm in that room. And then, but see, here's the thing, bro. I'll tell you, as a young man growing up who saw his mother make bad decisions, right. I am someone who has trust issues and low expectations of women. So then when I start learning that there's women out here who are winning, who are making hundreds of thousands a month, hundreds of thousands a year, it's like, okay, wait. So fuck all these broke bitches. Nothing wrong with, I love all women. If you broke, that ain't got, baby, you doing your best, okay? So it ain't about, but when you start realizing that there are women out here who are winning at the level that you're winning at or even a higher level, it's like, okay, wait, that's a woman who deserves respect, who deserves honor. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman who I can learn something from. Right? So when you stop expecting women to be broke and expecting women to not be doing too well, and you start looking and focusing on women who are winning at the level you're winning at or even higher, then you start saying, okay, cool, whose life am I going to change today?
We going to win together.
Amen.
Straight up. So that's basically what it was, man. It's just that
good people.
Yeah,
connect.
yeah. I got connected to someone who got connected to someone who was like, "Hey, you should meet Royals," and we met, we hit it off, and bro, this woman is. Let me
so
put this
funny.
down. I'm very funny.
Keeps me laughing. Okay.
Yes. No, but here's the thing though. But she's a winner.
Yeah.
She's a hustler. She's a mother. This is a woman who cares about her kids. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, let's be real. Men be like, I don't want no single mothers. I don't want no baby mothers. But at the same time, I understand it. But at the same time, if you met a single mother who was like, man, fuck my kids. I don't care about them. You'd be like, you a dirty bitch. You just trash. So no, this is a woman who loves her kids, who appreciates her kids. And then when she's away, she's working for her kids. And then when it's time to get back to her kids, she's like, I can't wait to get back to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And she knows what she's doing. She's going crazy on YouTube. So like, yeah, nah, bro. She's a winner. I like winners.
You a winner
period.
too. We winners.
Yeah. Yes.
Winners?
Yes. So I like her. I learned a lot from her. And I think really the sky's the limit.
Amen, brother. Amen. I love it. Miss Royalty,
Yes.
you have something of a Midas touch. I don't know if you know that, but you have a Midas touch. It seems like everything that you touch, turns to gold. You know what I'm saying?
They don't call me royalty for no reason.
Right. Can you please educate women on how to upgrade their men?
I mean, you're going to have to get my course for that.
Okay.
We're going to leave that for my course.
Okay. They got to get the course.
Yes, get the course.
But can you tell them not how to, but maybe lead them into the things that they may need, the reasons why they may need to go get the course then?
Okay, first of all, you're going to look in the mirror at yourself, be like, do I need to upgrade? Do I want better for myself?
Right.
You got to want better for yourself in order to upgrade. That's it.
Facts.
So you got to take a good look in that mirror.
Right.
Say, do I want change?
Amen.
That's all. That's what it takes, though. But you definitely got to know what you want.
Right. Now, I just love the fact because you're a marathon runner, Royalty. We don't get a lot of these. We don't. I talk about it all the time. We don't get a lot of women that want to run that marathon with the man. What keeps? I want to say it the right way and not be messy. I'm trying not to be. Big folks is like, fuck it, Nietzsche. Say that bullshit. Trying not to be messy. She's so feminine, dog. She's so feminine and nice and sweet.
Are you sure about that?
When she next to the right nigga, that's what it comes down to.
Right.
When she next to the right nigga,
she seems so peaceful right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, there has been some things and some videos posted from your ex. And they're long, 20-minute long videos of him in cars and things and saying all types of things. You haven't said much as of late. Why not?
Honestly, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. And the stuff that y'all seeing now, I mean, I had to deal with it behind closed doors. So I'm kind of used to the actions, the pettiness, the child play. Like, I mean, I'm too grown for that. Like, I mean, I know drama sells and all that, but no, I can't. I just can't do it. I did a run with him before.
Right.
But I mean, sometimes you just gotta tap out and show who the bigger person is.
Wow. That's amazing. So he chose the high road. It's a beautiful thing. God ain't done with me yet, goddamn. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Well, you got to get the course, maybe.
See, I need to get the course. I got to get the game. I'm uneducated right now, because maybe he need to get the course. It seems like CJ So Cool need to get your course.
Which one, the girl one or the male one?
Because it seemed like he's a little tender. Like, I mean, this situation is far in the past, and why is he still continuing to talk about you?
I mean, I'm big royalty.
Hey.
I don't know. So, I mean, I'm a big deal around here, but I don't know.
it seems like he's obsessed. If I had, like, that just seems like the right definition of, you know what I'm saying? That just seems like the right word. Like, obsessed is like, bro, do you want her back or do, like, actually, I don't know a whole lot about DJ So Smooth, so let me shut up. I don't know. I don't know.
That ugly money.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
We gonna keep it cute.
I love. They're so humble.
That ugly money.
They look so happy, ladies and gentlemen.
That ugly money.
Now this is dope. Now I'm gonna be nosy now.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I ain't being mess. I'm gonna be nosy. Like AD on your ring. There's a ring on the. There's a ring.
Yeah.
There's a ring on. Royalty.
That ugly money.
I plead the fifth.
There's a ring on your finger. It's a nice ring. Damn. I'm gonna for my like your ass. Nice ring, brother.
What's the question?
I was just admiring y'all's jewelry.
So let me talk about it. Can I tell you my philosophy on this?
Right, yeah. Show me.
I really do believe this, bro.
Right.
I really do believe this. I don't want to go about this.
Oh,
Listen.
Lord. Don't get
Listen.
too crazy.
I really do believe this. I believe that the big problem, like I said earlier, is that men are getting breadcrumbs. Women are with men that they're settling for. I tell women, go get. You ever heard that phrase? All is fair in love and war. Yes. Stop settling. Go get the man you want. The issue is the man that you want probably already has another woman. Cool. So you come in and you say, what do I need to do to earn my spot?
Hey, hold on.
You see what I'm saying? And so, and I also tell men, like, stop lying. If you're going to do what you're going to do it out loud. Do it publicly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Stop
be
lying.
honest.
Yeah.
Be
And then let
honest.
her choose if she want to fuck with you or not. Yeah. Period. So you see this, like, bro, I got one of everything. I got a wife. I got a baby mama. I got a girlfriend. I got a lot of things. But I appreciate them all. You see what I'm saying?
And we
so,
appreciate you.
and then let me tell you, just nigga, I'm triggered, okay? You know the niggas who I don't like?
What up?
I don't like the Derek Jacksons of the world.
Hey!
I don't like the motherfucking what is his name?
Ace
Yada
Metaphor.
Awaken. Bro, listen. I have sons and I have a daughter.
Right.
And if you out here lying to bitches talking about, yes, queen, you this and you that and da-da-da-da-da, you're making the dating pool worse for my children.
Hey!
So you bullshit. So if you out here selling products to women and you're lying to them to sell products to women to them, nigga, I got a problem with you. You need to see me. I feel like Derek Jackson owes an apology to black women everywhere. Okay? Just like the nigga who made that statue with a sassy black bitch with the problems like this. You owe an apology to black women everywhere, nigga, and I'm not gonna settle for it, period. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you see the ring on my finger. My wife is amazing, and here's the thing. She plays the background. She don't want to be seen, but boy, she bad. And treat me like a king. You see what I'm saying? And so did she. And this is a woman who is dope. You see what I'm saying? So like, I had a mentor years ago who would tell me, he was like, he'd be like, look, how many women do you want? I was like, man, the one I got now getting on my nerves. I don't know. Da, da, da. And then he would say, nah, bro, it's just because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to lead. If you had one woman who loved you, who treated you like a king, who rubbed your feet, who rubbed your back and said, nigga, it's going to be okay. You're going to get out there and you're going to win tomorrow. You're going to conquer today. God damn it, you are him. How many women like that would you have? As many as you could manage, correct?
Amen.
So I want as many as I can manage.
Hey!
That ugly money.
Yeah, Derek Jackson, your muscle bound ass. I'm on your ass too, boy. Talk all that goddamn shit, lie to all them hoes. You had your own goddamn lady crashing out in motherfucking army beret. She look like a goddamn G.I. Jane or something.
Wow.
Lie to them bitches to try to sell your fucking e-course, nigga. Shame on you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on y'all ass.
Let me jump in.
Let's
Now,
get it in.
listen. I have no problem with a masculine woman.
Yeah, sir.
I have no, and this is what separates me from the red pill niggas, big folks. This is what separates me from the red pill niggas. Because they be like, women today, they're so masculine, they're so this, they're so that. But nigga, they had to be because they weren't raised with their daddies. They had to be. So I don't blame a woman. You know what I'm saying? I look at you when I say, queen, salute you for how successful you are, for who you became, because it wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I say, okay, that is a masculine woman. Why? She doesn't want to be that way. She had to be that way to survive. This is survival. She's in survival mode. Now, there's a group of women out there who are killing it. They're making six figures, they're winning, they're in the, top whatever, and they be like, oh, I'm not dating right now, and I don't really like it. No, that's not the truth. You're just used to being with men who are below you, who are beneath you, who you don't appreciate. But here's the thing, you gotta shout out to the good girl gang. What is a good girl? A good girl is a woman who says, look, I'm tired of making all my own decisions. I'm tired of clocking in, working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Yeah, I'm winning, but I would rather be able to have a man who I love, trust, and respect, who has my best interest at heart, who I would rather like default to him because he's better at making decisions to me. My wife will come home and be like, look, I am tired of making decisions all day, nigga. Please tell me what to do. That's a good girl. So you got to go sign up for the good girl gang, period. This is a good girl sitting next to me. Yes.
Now, Royalty, once again, we've never had there's not a lot of women that have ran marathons. As a marathon runner, we'll coin that phrase. How is it hard because you are so capable of making your own bag to allow a man to lead?
No. I mean, if you're a good leader, I'm going to follow. If you know what you're doing, I'm going to follow. If it's the right thing, I'm going to follow.
And here's the thing: when we link up, because she still does what she does.
Right.
When we link up, real, like right, left hand, right hand of God, she be like, "Hey, what we doing? Right. Where we going? Who we seeing? Straight up, is that not? Am I lying?
He ain't lying.
She follows. She wants to be led.
That's dope.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Lead me.
Exactly. And so you have to be a man who knows how to lead, and that takes a certain amount of experience with women, and that's just what it is.
Now, Royalty, why the girls that work at Waffle House don't want a nigga to lead them, but you over here, goddamn, million subscribers up. We know what the millions, we know what they do. Why can you be led, but goddamn Waffle House, Tiffany, she act like she don't want to listen?
I had a long talk with myself in that mirror.
Okay.
I wanted change. I needed to, even before I was famous, I was always, an independent woman.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I mean, when I got the money, it didn't change me. I always knew how to hustle. So, losing it all, I knew how to get it back.
Amen. Shouts out. That's why y'all hoes broke.
Straight up.
I want change. Come on now.
Now, you got a rich chick over here. Hold on. Tell y'all broke hoes something right now. Y'all need some motherfucking goddamn leadership. You need a man to be able to teach you something. Obviously, it's not working. Obviously, you running your own goddamn race and your own marathon thinking that shit gonna work. It ain't been working. Now, she up. You know what she did? Listen. She might hush up sometime. See how she let AD talk? You bitches would never. That's why you're not riding in the Rolls Royce in Vegas, bitch. That's why your ass in the Honda Civic breaking down on the side of 285. Asking for a fucking goddamn cash app for some Uber. I'm triggered tonight, AD. That ugly money.
Uh-oh, King AD got him triggered.
Oh, man. Shouts out to all the broke women in the world. That ugly money. Some good pussy. Broke women got
Here's the thing.
Pussy,
I appreciate the broke ones, too. But you got bad pussy management. That's all that means. That's all that means.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's been a time in my life where I done pulled up. My daddy was staying with me. My daddy's, he's elderly, and he loved KFC. So I'm going through the drive-through at KFC to get my daddy some KFC, and I'm either riding in a Bentley. I think I might have been in my Range Rover. I'm in the Range Rover, and man, I seen a girl in that drive-through in them KFC Dickie paints, and you could see the ass through the Dickie paints. And I said, baby, what time you get off?
Straight up.
Quit. That ugly money. And then after about 2 days of dealing with her, I realized why she worked at KFC with all that ass. That ugly money. That motherfucker didn't shut up for 2 goddamn days. That ugly money.
Here's my belief on that, bro. To me, I am a value extractor.
Come on.
That's what women do, right? Whether you're with a woman and you're taking her on dates, she's extracting something from you. You're giving her time, energy, money, and all that. Even when you're having sex with a woman and you finish, she's extracted something from you, right? Yeah. So I look at that and I say, baby, me personally, I am a relationship kind of guy. Right. Does that mean I don't fuck hoes? No, that's not what that don't mean. That don't mean I love the hoes. But what I'm saying is I want as much value as you can. I'm looking for reasons to keep you around. You see what I'm saying? But if she worked, where you say she worked at?
KFC.
KFC. If all you got, if the most value you can give is coochie, baby, then that's what I'm gonna take.
Hey, you know what? And it's a lot of women I hear a lot of times that have those stigmas like all you want is sex. I'm like, well, if you haven't presented anything besides sex, what can I offer? You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting to me. She was like, well, you didn't, and their next excuse is, well, you didn't give me time to show you. Bitch, you knew I was that nigga when I walked through the door.
Yeah. That's an excuse.
Our first conversation, you could tell that I'm
Yeah.
on a high vibration.
Yeah.
I'm not your baby daddy, baby girl.
Yeah.
We're going to do some real shit.
Yeah.
So, goddamn it, if by the first conversation, if you can't see the value that I'm bringing, and I can't see the value that you bring, goddamn it, well, let's fuck. We'll figure it out later.
That's it.
I mean, hey.
But see, here's the problem, bro, and this is why it's hard to be a man today. They don't value men. You have women who say, "Oh, we don't need men."
Whoa.
Men build the roads, the schools, the skyscrapers.
Right.
Like, it's because, like, they think, "Oh, I don't need any one man, so therefore we don't need men." No, if men weren't here, baby, the grocery store wouldn't have food in it. You're gonna have to hunt for something.
Alert.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because they don't need a man, they think we don't need men in general. And so it's hard to be a man today, bro. That's why I say you want to focus on you and then like who likes you, period.
There it is. I like that.
Stop chasing women. That shit don't work.
Like who likes you.
That ugly money.
Gentlemen, that's game right there. When you like a woman that likes you, you get treated better, you get respected more, you get fucked better. It's just a whole world of difference. And when you gotta over here try to convince this bitch that you that nigga, baby, I shouldn't have to convince you.
When you not changing, when she not changing your life, you changing hers.
That ugly money.
The fuck? I'm gonna chase you so I can change your life. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
Now I want to go back to Miss Royalty. Father's Day is quickly approaching.
Oh Lord.
This nigga messing in the mouth.
What it is?
Let me pray to. Hold on, let me pray to white Jesus real quick.
He said Father's Day is coming.
Father's Day is quickly approaching, Miss Royalty, and
Lord,
I was just wondering, did you want to wish anyone a happy Father's Day?
Myself.
Oh Lord.
That ugly money.
Please expound, please.
Me, myself, and I. But yeah, shout out to Big Royalty. Happy Father's Day.
Oh Lord. That's a clip right there.
That ugly money.
I can see Fresh and Fit. I can see Myron just getting mad right now. Goddamn, that motherfucking Beijing Myron head is shining like a motherfucker right now.
That was funny.
But I'm
That
so
was
for real,
funny.
though. I'm for
That
real.
was funny.
Shout out to me.
So why do you say Happy Father's Day to you, Miss Royalty?
Because I make it happen. Whether a nigga's around or is he around, I'm going to make it happen regardless.
That ugly money.
That's a clip.
That ugly money.
See how quick she get off that bike? I'm trying to pull a little more out.
That ugly money.
She's mindful and demure like a mother.
Very.
That ugly money.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good too.
That ugly
Now, back to this Father's Day situation. Why do you think that Father's Day is the 20th most celebrated holiday, and Mother's Day is the second most celebrated holiday after Christmas?
I mean, I didn't create the holidays, but I just feel like when it comes to holidays, I don't celebrate any holidays at all.
Okay.
When it comes to Mother's Day and Father's Day, you a mother, you a father every single day. You shouldn't have to be praised for something you're supposed to do. So I feel like, it's Mother's Day, Father's Day every day. You take care of your kids, congratulations, kudos to you.
Is
doing your job.
Amen. Amen to that. Amen to that.
Let me chime in.
Go
Let me
ahead, brother.
chime
Go
in
ahead.
on that. Okay.
What you got to say?
So not that I disagree. I'm not saying you're wrong. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is also we live in a time where femininity is good, which is why you see women praising niggas in dresses that they would never give coochie to, okay? Like the Harry Styles of the world.
Right.
Because I don't care what a woman says. I don't care what comes out of her mouth. You reward men with coochie. The ones who are getting the coochie are the ones who are in power, okay? And so we live in a time where femininity is good, masculinity is bad. Okay? And so it's like, they be like, oh, well, this guy beat up his baby mama or he hurt her, he whatever, so therefore that's toxic masculinity. But then when it comes to a time where a nigga needs to step up to protect you, it's physical violence. It's physical violence is the issue. So to be physically aggressive is to be masculine, right? Now, when it shows up, when you pick the wrong nigga who don't know how to manage his emotions, he's physically violent, then you call him toxic. But then when it comes time for you to be protected, you want him to be violent.
Right.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
I mean, you got to work with your deliverance. It all comes with deliverance and how you represent things. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if I know what I mean. But here's what I'm saying. It's not, you would rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So physical aggressiveness is not bad. It's just the timing of it, right? And well, I'm not gonna lie. If a woman put her hands on you first, then I believe you can kick in the bitch in her titties. But outside of that, I don't believe in putting your hands on women. If you're with a woman who you feel like you need to put hands on, that means that you're with a woman who's settling for you.
Wow.
You need to go to get a woman who sees you as a superstar, or not even and you need to work on your emotional intelligence. Period. Right? If you're in a situation where you're arguing with your woman, bro, you're already losing.
You're right about that, bro.
You're already losing. Because anytime, let's be real. Tell me, we've never had this conversation. Let's just say you're in an argument with a man, right? Is there not a part of you in the back of your brain that has you thinking, I got you arguing with me like a little bitch?
No, I'm just gonna argue back.
But what I'm saying,
but that's not gonna be in the back of my.
But see, here's the thing. But here's the thing. Wouldn't you respect the man more?
Hold on, Eddie. Hold on. Well, let's argue with CJ. Say that. Argue back. Let's argue back. Nigga with 20 minutes in the car, pouring his heart out, raw to get on his ass.
That ugly money.
We got time today.
Let's ask.
We on the Ugly Money Podcast.
So CJ argue with you, right? Y'all had arguments?
Of course, yeah.
If you're arguing with your woman, you're losing, nigga. Period. Stop. Get a new one.
I mean, you're not a female. I mean, you like arguing with bitches. I mean, what is it?
There's no way to win. Once you start arguing, you've already lost. Stop.
I like that.
Stop.
I like that one.
That ugly money.
We don't argue.
We don't. I don't argue with women.
Yeah.
And then you're dope. What are we arguing for? We might have conflict that we need to resolve. That's a conversation. Yeah. But we're not arguing.
Never.
Amen.
Never.
Amen to that. Amen.
That ugly money.
I'm enjoying this right here, man.
That ugly money.
Enjoy this right here. This episode being brought to you by Goliath Fellas. The number one all-natural male enhancement product in the country, in the world, in the stratosphere. Go from zero to hero. Go up by going to GoliathXXL.com. On the average, men last 2 to 3 times longer in the bedroom while on Goliath.
That ugly money.
Miss Royalty.
That ugly money.
Mr. AD.
That ugly money.
Well, we talked about Father's Day. Now, recently, it's breakup season. It's breakup and new boo season here lately. We have Cardi B, who has moved on from Offset to Stephon Diggs. We have Cash Doll, who's moved on to the football player dude. I don't know his name. There's a lot of breakups and new horizons. Now, Miss Royalty is someone that has been in a breakup and now posted in a new horizon. How does it feel to have that new energy around you?
It feels good to have a real man, a leader.
That ugly
You
money.
know, feels good. You ain't got to worry about too much if you got a good leader. And he's doing an amazing job. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. He know what he doing.
I appreciate you, baby.
You gonna make nigga's stomach hurt.
That ugly money.
That nigga's stomach on the floor right now.
That ugly money.
We about to make a diss video about all I am.
That ugly money.
And my name Ugly Money. Make sure you say my name in the shit. Don't do me like Charlamagne
respect
talking
on
about,
his
yeah,
name.
yeah. Say my name when you say it, all right? All right, okay, yeah, you got a nigga's stomach in the floor. What is the difference of energy when dealing with a real man versus someone that is not considered one, in your opinion?
It's so much. I mean, everything's just amazing. Like, I really don't. Basically, just follow the leader.
Ooh.
He knows what he wants. He knows what we need. So he gonna get it done.
Amen.
I ain't gotta worry about much, do I?
And again, she's already a winner, which means let's be real. Let's start on the opposite end.
Right.
If a woman is broke and she's in her late 20s to 30s,
Right.
we would say that she makes bad decisions her whole life, correct?
For sure.
So then if a woman is not broke, she's winning, she's got deals with certain brands and things like that, you would say she makes good decisions, right?
Right.
So when you have a winner who's already making good decisions, it's like you're not really course correcting her. You're kind of just like, hey, baby, you're doing great.
Right.
You're doing good. Let me help you do
Great.
great. That's it. So it's just a small amount of like, hey, you're winning. Let me tweak it this way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like she's already an eagle and you're just kind of teaching her how to fly in formation as opposed to trying to find a duck and teach her how to fly in general.
Not a duck.
Don't find a duck, bitch.
Here's the thing. I love the ducks too. You just the duck. That's it.
Words of advice and words of encouragement to women, royalty, that want to step out and be entrepreneurs.
Be yourself, and fuck the haters.
Hey.
Keep moving, and be yourself. Always just be relatable. Just be yourself. That's all I can say. It's like all I know how to do is be myself.
Right.
Like I can't fake the funk for nobody. I can't pretend to be nobody. So just always stay true to yourself. And if you really want it, go get it. That's all you got to do. Get up off your ass and go get it.
Amen. Now, the biggest difference between working a 9-to-5 and being an entrepreneur. What are those differences?
It's a big difference. What you mean?
What you mean? I want to hear from you. I want you to give them the game.
I mean, I've been there in that situation where I've had to, work regular 9-to-5s. And I mean, when you're in that mindset, you're moving forward to try to, be a boss, be your own independent person. So, I mean, you always got to start from somewhere. So don't ever think that having a regular job or doing stuff like that is like the bottom of the barrel. I mean, you got to start from somewhere.
For sure.
Because my first job was KFC.
Really? I love KFC.
That ugly money.
KFC be, see, I told y'all KFC be having the baddie.
That ugly money.
You got to go over there.
Hey, let's talk about KFC real quick.
Let's go.
When was the last time you went to a KFC and there was more than 5 people in there?
The line don't be that long.
I think it's a drug front. That's what I believe. And Arby's too. KFC and Arby's.
They selling dope out KFC.
No. I think somebody who owns KFC is selling dope somewhere else.
That chicken's still good as fuck. I don't know. I'm on my
That's
journey.
what I
or whatever,
believe. That's what I believe.
They got bake options now. I ain't been lately. I've been, I lost 22 pounds. But yeah, KFC, man, that was an essential part of my journey. So once again, Ms. Royalty, I because I believe that women can learn so much from you. The fact that you know how to stay down with a man and run through his process, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whether or not how it ends, during that process, people have progressed and prospered.
Right.
What is some gems of prospering within your relationship when you guys are trying to come up?
Work together. Like, be truthful, be honest, have conversations. Don't go behind each other's backs, and have conversations. Like, if we a team, we gonna be a team.
Right.
You can't go behind my back, I can't go behind yours. So
I like it.
ain't no I ain't team.
Yeah, and most men are afraid to have honest conversations.
Exactly.
And we could make it as simple as most men are afraid to say, "Hey, baby, I love you, I appreciate you, and I want to fuck other women." That's just what it is.
They definitely
And so what they do is they start lying. Like, "Oh, nah, you the only one for me." And it's like, nah, I'm more like, "Hey, let's go fuck other women together."
Hey,
Yeah.
somebody know something.
You look good. I look good. Come on. That's just the next natural position. Now, let's just say that you have a man or a woman, and let's just say one is fit, but the other is not.
Right.
Then it's hard to say, let's go do something with other people. Because now you're going to feel insecure when someone who looks good when you don't look good. But when I look good and you look good, it's just like, well, fuck, let's go find a third person that look good. It's really that simple.
Somebody in the category.
You bitches could never.
That ugly money.
You bitches could. Nah, my bad, man. Not my interview. Okay, Miss Royalty. Let's talk a little more. Let's go a little deeper. I like that. I like where you going.
Ooh.
Let's go here. Should cheating with the rich man be a deal breaker in a relationship? We're gonna ask the hard questions now.
You want me to take it? She want me to take it. I can already tell. Let me tell you.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay. Listen.
I'm gonna let the leader lead.
Yeah, okay, I love it.
I appreciate it. That's how I fuck with. That's a good girl right there.
Hey.
Okay, let me tell you. Let's talk about cheating, right? Everybody, when a man gets in a relationship with a woman and vice versa, I believe you need to talk about what do you consider cheating versus what she considers cheating. She might consider cheating double tapping on booty on Instagram.
Wow.
She might consider cheating, you know what, you can double tap as long as you're not messaging them. Another woman might say, hey, you can double tap, you can message them as long as you're not fucking them. Another woman might say, you can double tap, you can message them, you can fuck them, but you need to bring me along.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a miscommunication. It's a miscommunication. Now, the way I'm not saying all men need to go this way, but the way I go is I say, hey, this is my body, this is my money, this is my life, this is my dick. You cannot tell me who I can and cannot do anything with. Period.
Hey!
Because I am the leader. Now, do I want to bring you along? Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? But to me personally, my definition of cheating includes lying.
Right.
Because if I'm telling you, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do, I'm not lying to you. I'm not cheating. I'm telling you up front, this is who I am, and this is how I plan to move, and this is what I want to do. And then at that point, you can let her choose.
Right.
Men don't give women the choice. They rob her of her options, and then she feels betrayed, and then now you're upset that she's upset, and it's like, hey, bro, like you should have just been honest and upfront to begin with.
Got to keep it 100 with them. Yeah. You know, and you know. That's how.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't do this, but I gotta pee. I'm finna go pee. I'll be right back. Ask her a question. Ask her a question. Ask her a question.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. You know, and I think that's the thing, Miss Royalty, is a lot of times men don't articulate what they on. They don't articulate
because they don't know what they want.
Wow. And how can you be something for somebody that don't know what they want?
Exactly.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I think it's important that men. If you want to go that route, or are you that way, like, you know, if you're non-monogamous, I think it's very important that a man would articulate that with their woman and give her a chance and opportunity to choose whether or not she wants to be involved in that type of relationship or not. And a lot of men, they lie. And they lie to women, and then when women feel betrayed, of course, we all know that a scorned woman can tear up some shit.
You sure can.
That ugly money.
And they ain't gonna be fucked up about it, and she ain't gonna replace it after she tear it up.
Sure ain't.
Now, let's talk about some things that are a little less toxic, Miss Royalty. How do you advice for women about? Because I don't want to do the course thing. Cause you so good at goddamn turning niggas up. That ugly. That's what I'm basing. How you be turning these niggas?
I'm a fly gal.
Right. and I think that a woman that's in her feminine actually is a very powerful and strong woman because of the fact that through femininity, you can get whatever you can get that man to do just about anything you want without having to raise your voice or without having to be masculine or aggressive or whatever. You know, you just got to be a girl.
Just be a woman.
Right.
Yeah, be a woman.
Y'all hoes take notes, goddamn.
That ugly money.
Take notes.
Take notes.
That ugly money.
That's why you still at KFC.
That ugly money.
Working the drive-thru.
That ugly money.
Don't make no sense. Now tell me about these courses that you got, Miss Royalty, so we can know what these people need to tap into and what they need to be supporting.
You want a man to take care of you? You tired of being a single mom, single woman? You want a nigga to take care of you? You want a nigga to wine and dine you?
Huh.
Come on now, get in touch with this course. You know, it's easy. You just gotta know how to step into your feminine.
So you're
feminine ways.
You're actually teaching women how to get men that are providers.
Yes.
Oh, that's game. That's game.
Yeah.
That ugly money.
Now I just seen this Tyler Perry movie called Straw, and it was a baby mama that she needed $40, and nobody would give her $40 to the point where she had to shoot a boss and rob the bank. Taraji probably needed your course, and that's why Janiyah ass locked up now.
That ugly money.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you gotta see that movie. You ain't see that movie. You gotta watch that movie.
I haven't seen it.
You ain't seen Straw. Oh man.
I don't watch TV like that.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's triggering.
She's spending too much time making money. She ain't got time for TV.
I ain't got time for TV.
Now, there were some pictures that surfaced of somebody, and the world was curious about whose head or whose hands or whose just body parts was in the back of your pictures. And I was just wondering if you wanted to expound on who's been you've been seen with over the past couple of weeks.
I'm sitting right next to him.
Oh, so this was the
This is
was
him.
the head in the back. Oh,
That ugly money.
That wasn't Michael Jordan. We thought it was Michael Jordan. I'm like, damn, royalty done got Michael Jordan.
That ugly money.
AD the kingmaker.
Hey.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, I love this, man. I love this for y'all. Y'all look so happy. Positive energy and high vibrations, dog. AD, once again, brother, your teachings have already started taking hold on my life and all of my listeners. This guy's the real deal. His platform works. His thought process works if you only listen. And you can look and see the fruits of his labor because your baby mama don't look like that nigga.
That ugly money.
Clock it.
Keep it real.
And let me add something in.
Yes, sir.
Am I sitting next to a beautiful woman? Yes. Is she a winner? Is she killing it? Is she out here doing shit in the marketplace? Yes. But more than a woman's looks, it's about how she treats you.
Come on.
It's about how she feels about you. And here's the thing. This gonna sound controversial. It ain't even got nothing to do with whether or not she love you, nigga. I don't care. If I had a woman who loved me but treated me poorly, I would take a woman who treated me great.
For sure.
And kind of just like me a little bit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Treat me how I want to be treated. Be good or be gone. And she's good. And she's a winner. So this is kind of, I got a little lucky. I'm not going to lie.
We a good team, though.
Yeah.
We a great team.
But she's already a winner. I teach her things. She teach me things. And so it's different when whether you got a woman who won't give because she's stingy and she's selfish, or you got a woman who can't give because she broke. It's the same thing. Pick you got to go get a woman who likes you for you, and then she gives from a place of abundance.
I got a question for you, AD, and I want to see your thought process on this. If you could only choose one, love from your woman or respect from your woman?
Respect.
And why?
Because a woman, let me ask you this. Have you ever loved a man and then treated him in a way that was unbecoming? That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes. Okay, go. But here's the thing. That's all women. So to me, but now here's the other thing. Let me ask. Do you, and really sit and think about this. You don't have to answer it quickly. Can you love a man who you don't respect? Okay, then. It's like women need love, men need respect. I don't care about how you say you feel about me. Baby, show me.
Facts.
Yeah,
Show
me. Actions speak louder than words.
Exactly. So it's not about love. It's about treatment. It's about treatment. She can say the words, I love you all day, but she can say that to any nigga. How do you treat me?
Hey.
And if you don't treat me like a superstar, then that means you don't see me like a superstar.
You know, man, it's a bitch cheating on her nigga right now that say she love him.
Exactly.
It's a bitch bent over, getting dug out by another nigga and talking about she love her man. But I think that respect would not allow that woman to violate that man's heart, his mind, and his spirit like that. Respect is what's going to keep that woman, in check because of the fact that she respects that man. And so I agree with you totally. If I had to choose, I would love both, but if I had to choose one over the other, a man can't even feel a woman's love if he doesn't feel respected.
And do you know what the cornerstone of respect is?
Talk to me.
Fear.
Hey!
She must fear you. She must, at the very least, fear you leaving her.
Hey, I like
If you think about it, if you had a woman who you were afraid that she left, you would act a certain way.
Right.
Right?
Right.
If a woman felt afraid of you leaving, she would act a certain way, right?
Yeah, bitch got to be scared to lose me.
We live in a society where men are like, nah, I'm masculine, I'm this, I'm that, I'm never going to leave, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, nigga, you must be willing to leave. I'm not saying you must leave, but you must be willing. The same way that a woman doesn't have to necessarily have sex with me, but she must be willing.
Wow.
Otherwise, you don't like me.
She got to want to.
She got to want to.
Hey!
Otherwise, that means you're using me, and I don't like being used.
Bitch got to want to fuck.
There you go.
You ain't got to fuck tonight, but you got to want to.
That ugly money.
Ladies and gentlemen, AD the Kingmaker is here.
That ugly money.
Royalty is here.
That ugly
Hey, man,
money.
before we get out of here, brother, I'll let these folks know where to follow you at, what they can tap into, everything, all the above.
Absolutely. So I got two different people I'm talking. We're really three. Okay. If you are someone who's looking to get into the tech space, okay, you're looking to make $100,000, $250,000. You want to work from home, tap in with me. You can follow me on Instagram at the RPA guy, or you can just go to makemeking.net. If you are a man, okay, and you are dealing with women in any capacity, you got a wife, you got a baby mama, anything at all, and you're looking to get your relationship right, you want her to act a certain way, you want her to do certain things, you want her to stop doing certain things, you got to go get my course, okay, how to find a woman who likes you for you, not necessarily your money. Okay, because again, winning with money, winning with your body, winning in business is one thing, but nigga, winning with women is an entirely different race. Okay, so I sound like a preacher. So if you want to win on that area, you got to go follow me. MakeMeKing.net. Now, at the same time, if you're a good girl, like royalty, if you're a winner, if you're tired of making all your own decisions, if you're tired of making all your own money, if you're tired of just getting up every day and having to provide for your goddamn self, and you want a man who can help you make decisions, if you want a man who can come to you and say, baby, you are doing good, but with me, you can be doing great, MakeMeKing.net. Go get the course, okay? The commitment blueprint, how to get the relationship that you deserve and the commitment that you deserve from a man. I am out here changing lives. I believe that men and women, we need each other. That's why I'm not a red pill nigga. I'm not sitting here complaining about what men do. I'm not sitting here complaining about what women do. Bitch, we need each other, okay? You need to learn how to act right, and he needs to learn how to lead, okay? So stop settling for the man that you're settling for and go get my course. And if you're a man and you know, like, you with one woman, you lying to her, you cheating on her, stop. Go get my course so that you can learn how to talk to her right, tell her what it is that you want, right? And if you are tired of having to be, and here's the thing, I'm speaking directly right now to men with money, okay? You're a 7-figure earner. Okay, you're winning. You've been married. Maybe you've been divorced. You've bought a couple of bitches, G-Wagons, and you've been taken advantage of. Damn, and you just don't. That's the stories I've been hearing. And if you're tired of being taken advantage of, if you want to learn how to find a woman who likes you for you and not the lifestyle that you can provide for her, you got to go tap in, MakeMeKing.net. Get my course right now so that you can turn your relational, your love life around, so you can get a couple of winners, a couple of royalties. You know what I'm saying? A woman who respects you and who likes you for you and who's not settling for you and not making you her second option when you should really be her first.
Back. That ugly money. Miss Royalty. We already all
every time I hear my name, I get a little bit nervous.
we you know, the whole world follow you, but you know, you can't let these folks know where to follow you at, where to tap in at, what you got on the horizon.
You can follow me on Instagram at royalty_24kt, and on YouTube it's Life of Royalty. I mean, I'm simple. I like to keep it cute.
They already follow me. They been over there.
And she got that ass.
Hey.
Go follow her OnlyFans too.
Hey. Woo. Link in the bio, nigga. All right, remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast, sponsored by Goliath XXL Phallus Elixir. Y'all be blessed tonight.
That ugly money. Yeah, say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's